Yeah. Right. Just undo it. Just undo it. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm about to start streaming, okay? Alright. Check. This thing on? Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Bugsy Malone. I'm the host here on the Evil Deed Show. Welcome back. It's 8:21 p.m. right now. So it's getting on into the evening. It's not that late, but I just had the shit going down. So I felt like I could come up online and hang out a little while. And I'm enjoying myself right now. Devil Child just came and got Tiberius, so the critter is out of my hair for a little while. I thought I could enjoy talking to the screen and doing bongs, because when I'm doing two things at once, like talking to the screen and doing bongs, I'm fine. But you add in the third layer of him wanting my attention, and it gets overwhelming to me sometimes. So yeah. So that's how it goes. So if at any time y'all get extra tired of this going on in the background, like at the beginnings and ends of the show, y'all let me know and I can change that shit up. I just thought it was sort of like, isn't it, like sound the keybind takes home. Yeah, welcome to the show. Something I want to take care of right now while we're getting off. Whoa! Dropping some frames. I don't know if how bad that makes anything, because I'm not gaming, so it's not lagging the game. I don't know if it's lagging my picture or my sound, what it's lagging, if it is lagging. First things first, I need to set something up and that I should have set up before I got the stream rolling full bore here. I'll be back, and I'm going to be right here, but I'm going to be putting my attention to something that I need to take care of. Excuse me. I should have took care of this before I started streaming. So let's put that at the position I would like it at. That looks alright, I guess. Let me jump back and forth here for a second, and I don't know how this is going to work, jumping back and forth between two desktops the way I'm doing here. It works when I jump. Shit, man, it's already fired up there. Hell yeah. Before I didn't even tell it to, and it just fired it on up and stuck it on in there. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers. Let me, damn, that worked better than it ever has before. That jumped a pow right into place right when I took it apart, apparently. So yeah, that's all good. Now I can have my monitor going and have the chat there where I can see it. So yeah, yippee! I made that motherfucker wide, didn't I? I brought everything out on the screen. I can narrow that. I mean, I am capable. God damn, my My ear hole is itching. So here, cheers, everybody.
I find your lack of cannabis disturbing.
Same here, Lord Vader. I find anybody's lack of cannabis disturbing, and that's a fact. Ooh. Wow, that was a good hit, man. Whoa, I just hit myself hard on that one. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. So, good. I think I'll use the split desktop setup every time I stream now. As good as this seemed to, everything clicked. The only thing I'm doing differently is that little desktops. You work with task view. You got task view down in the bottom bar on the Windows 10. Yeah, because I'm still using Windows 10 on this computer, and I'm considering going to Ubuntu Linux. Linux, Ubuntu. I don't know which way you're supposed to say that. It's the Ubuntu distro of Linux operating system is what I'm thinking about going with. Which would be, see, I've had old machines where I installed DOS and Windows via 3-inch floppy disks. It was a DOS DOS 3.1 and no DOS 3.0 and Windows 3.1. Yeah, something like that. It was the early days of Windows. It was fun for me to in high school. I learned DOS in high school. That I just aged myself, right? Yeah. Well, I'm 53 years old. I'm on my 54th trip around the sun. I'll be 54 at the end of this year. So yeah, I was born in 1970. It's my brain feels young and my body feels old. That conundrum, it's a fact. That conundrum is a fact. I mean, well, for those of us who well abused our bodies in our younger years, I mean, if you rode a dirt bike or you skateboarded or did any of those adrenaline sports, you were asking to have the mangled body and having an old body before your time, right? I mean, Evil Knievel wasn't that fucking old. He just seemed fucking old because he had been smashed to bits a billion times. You know what I mean? Fuck. Ah, that tastes delicious. So I'm gonna step over again. I'm gonna see if it doesn't work to also keep it all on the separate shit. A little bit of background music wouldn't be the worst thing, right? So I'm going to my playlists right now. Whoa, my playlists are not in the order I'm used to them being in. So, I don't sort by. These are just my created playlists. Okay, I'll go over here. That playlist. There we go. Let's move over here. I know what's a good ways down. How far down is it? Okay, I'm right there. Opening by the gallery is what we're going to start off our background music with. Um, if there's anybody watching at all, let me know if you're hearing the music. If not, I can pick it. I see it playing on the audio mixer, so I'm assuming it's there. I'm gonna assume that background music's making it through. No copyright rock and roll music is what the thing says, and this one so far sounds pretty good. Yeah. No. Okay. I got the restless leg syndrome going on right now. Slightly, slightly reminiscent of Alice in Chains. Not in, it's like a little too high, but it's got the nasally match harmonization. Alice in Chains would be down here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cheers, everybody.
I find your lack of cannabis disturbing.
That seemed quick to me. I think it was small. But I'm not sure. Excuse me. That doesn't help at all, does it? I'm watching the meter. That doesn't mute my coughing at all to put my hand over the mic. I gotta use the actual mute like this. It was muted. That wasn't just me being good at quiet acting. Nice in here right now. It's cool for a change. I mean, not particularly cool, but my blood was not. I didn't get my blood pumping right before I sat down. Is what it was. Usually it's all hot because I've been fucking busy. You know, I've been lazing. Before I got up and sat in front of the computer, I was lazy over there. But yeah. That's the local time up in the far corner right there. It's 8:36 and 30 seconds, right? Yeah. Down in that corner down there, it says 19:42. That's 19 minutes and 44, 45, 46 seconds. So almost 20 minutes of streaming. That's my stream time clock. So at the end of the countdown, I can choose a few different sounds, but I like that alarm bell ringing. That snaps me into the now. Pow! It's time to roll. I could get me another cup of coffee if I wanted some caffeine and sugar. I could, creamer it up and mm. The thing about it that without flipping over to the other desktop like this, in this instance, without flipping over to the other, it doesn't hurt to, obviously. I mean, I don't think it shuts off the camera. So it's just me clicking on the computer, clickety clickety, looking what I'm doing, but love it. That's pretty good jams for watch me get copyright struck. It's on a royalty free list though. Playlist. Ooh God. I tied I bound some keys to do several sounds. I can't remember all of them. That's the problem. I got some keybinds. Like if I do this keybind, it's the same first. It's the same right hand. I mean, it's the same left hand. Excuse me. Get my shit ass backwards. The right hand is what's different. This that turns. Bah. I can't. I can't speak and have my monitor on while it's streaming. When it's not streaming, if I turn the monitor on, it's almost instantaneous. So I don't mind doing a voice check, right? It's almost instantaneous. It's right in my ear as I'm saying it. So it's all good. Once I start streaming, it ain't that way. It's like fucking half second delay. So I'm hesitating, waiting for the voice in my ear to catch up to the one coming out my mouth. Just makes me sound slow and stupid, you know. Can't can't listen to that delayed voice of my own. Can't listen to my own delayed voice, and the monitor has to be instantaneous in my ear, or I can't listen to my own voice. Put it that way. That music's jamming pretty good, eh? My nose is just freaking itching bad. I don't know how to put a bookmark in the YouTube, save YouTube music playlist like that at certain songs, so I could like start in at certain points. I don't know how to do. Share the playlist to myself with a timestamp, maybe. I don't know. That's too delayed for me to play it as an instrument. At least the stuff this fast, right? It's not playing in time with it. It's fucking half a beat off. Sucks. A little bit hungry. I don't know what I want to do or eat about, do about it or eat. Why am I? There's a mainstream song that sounds just like this. No, it sounds different than that. Not what I was expecting to change. That's a weird drum hit right there. That's the time is syncopated by that beat. It's a mixed in beat. It's not a band playing that beat for sure. That's the editing mix. Doesn't feel like a drummer playing it. It feels like an editing mix. Like a DJ or a music producer did it. It's too syncopated. A band wouldn't play it that syncopated. A drummer wouldn't play it that syncopated. My glasses are crooked. My ears are crooked. Like nothing sits straight on my fucking. I wonder if my nose is aligned to my eyes good enough to put on Nespins. Like to put on the shit that Morpheus wore in the Matrix. You know, the Nespins. The glasses that just clamp on your fucking bridge of your nose. That would drive me fucking crazy though. As far as I got to keep moving these up off my nose so that they're fucking actually sitting up off my nose. The letters are straight to my eyes, my cheeks, my top of my head. They're always crooked to one or the other. You know what I mean? There ain't nothing straight about my head. Been fucking whacked to oblivion too many times by fucking moving objects. Gotta say cheers, everybody. We're coming up on 30 minutes of stream. Let's party hardy for a little while, huh? Holy cow, that rocked my head. I haven't really used my break time screen since I switched streaming platform. I'm gonna turn it on just to look at it, man. I took that picture not with my fucking camera, but with a cell phone out in the yard out here. In my yard, with a cell phone. Great lighting in that moment, though, eh? That's Arizona springtimes. Clear skies and fucking flowers popping because of when it wasn't clear sky. And that's just a desert wildflower right there. That's just that's a weed that popped up in our yard after it rained. Quite pretty. Whole bunch of the desert wildflowers are quite pretty out here, right? Oh, I forgot I left that on.
I find your
I
lack
guess
of cannabis disturbing.
Means something. Just the thought of taking a puff right now made me start coughing. Oh my goodness gracious. Cheers. Oh. Oh. Oh, ice cold. I know a lot of the world ain't into ice cold water, but here in Arizona, it's ritualistic in keeping yourself cool to ice water yourself. Arizona was a place that had a lot of ice houses, you know, where you went and got the ice blocks put in your ice box. Big industrial ice making places. My grandma and grandpa had an ice box where you put the big cube of ice down in to keep it cold inside during the hot summer days out here in Arizona. It's insulated real good and has a giant cube of ice in it, right? That's an old timey ice box. It's not it's where the name comes from, the name ice box. It wasn't the freezer. It was an ice box. It had a big block of ice inside it. That's how it operated. It didn't have run on no power, didn't run on nothing. It was just a really insulated box with a giant block of ice. It's an ice box. Cheers, everybody. I'm having a beautiful night. I hope you all are too. You know what is awful about my night? I am out. Fluconase. It's the generic Flonase. Anybody cares to donate to my Fluconase need? I'm not due for another fucking 20 days and I'm out. Not to say that I don't use too much, but I use the amount they tell me to. In the morning when I get up, and at night right before I go to bed, I do like this double squirt inhale on each side. Go. Right? And it keeps my stuff open pretty good. But I mean, I also have a fucking allergy pill prescribed to me, so I get it through my insurance instead of having to pay directly for it. The insurance pays for one bottle of that every 30 days, and the size and shit of the bottle makes my dose use it in about 20. So every 2 months, say, I have to throw in on one, so I use like 3 for every 2 months. I'm broke right now, and that's fucking $20 is what that is. Wow, I'm enjoying myself right now. My daughter has my dog, probably visiting with the other dog. My daughter's roommate has a great big pit bull, great big female pit bull, very protective of them, but Vesta's just a big old lover to them, wants to lay on top of them, like, blah, come here, mom, come here, devil child, let me lay on you. Uh, and my daughter's got something special with her dog. That don't even the dog don't even let her mom like physically lay upon her. It's got to be the other way around, right? She got to be laying on mom. No, my daughter, devil child, can literally lay and just lay her legs across the dog, and the dog, it's like mom's like, you fucking bitch. But my daughter has something special with every animal she's close with, right? Every animal she gets the opportunity to be close with, they have this fucking thing, right? Well, that's what goes on with a lot of neurodivergent people, right? Until I became the old man, I had the same power with dogs and cats. They would want to love on me. I'd first meet them and they'd be guard dogs and they'd want to roll up on me and shit and not bite me and love me up, give me a love up, and here, look at me, we get some licky love, man, right up in your face. Oh Jesus Christ, man, you're licking the literally pulling the boogers out of my nose with your tongue. You're picking my nose for me, son of a bitch. Yeah, that's exactly it. Uh-huh. Wow, I feel really good right now. I mean, got to be able to read chats, but obviously the YouTube one ain't moved yet. So yeah, I can. But that's the one that I've always missed, right? When someone pops in and says something, it's fucking that chat right there that I miss people talking. So when I'm when I put that up on the screen like that, it makes it when I'm monitoring so that I'm seeing myself, right, and I don't have a flipped camera, so anything I do, I'm so used to looking at myself in the camera. I just know my opposite hand does what it does, right? Like pointing that way to point at that thing. I'm actually pointing away from it. In IRL, I'm pointing the opposite direction, right? Because my camera's not flipping shit for me. The damn Iron Maiden thing, I can read Iron Maiden across the top and it says Iron Maiden on the screen, right? If I point the camera up there. See what I mean? The screen's not flipped. It says Iron Maiden just like it should. Just like it should. Yeah, baby, baby. Just like it should. Yeah, baby. Yo, just like it should. breath, singing low. Oh no, I won't. I could have kept going. Just didn't know where I was going. No fucking music playing no more. Well, what the fuck am I doing, man? What the fuck am I doing? I don't even know. Oh my god. For some reason, I just woke up in front of this desk right here. There was a tray of weed and a bong, so I just started smoking, man. Fucking A. This, the last couple of songs, you know who it's reminded me of? The band Stabbing Westward. Girl, I think about it, and the fool. You. I cannot save you. I can't even save myself. So just save yourself. Girl, your life is empty and you hate to face this world alone. If I must be lonely, I think I'd rather be alone. I cannot save you. I can't even save myself. So just save yourself. A little shorter, I guess, eh? Your own personal, someone who cares, someone who hears your prayers. Your own personal, a Jesus, someone to hear your prayers, someone that cares, someone who's there. Your own personal Jesus, a lay out to eat, laid at your feet. Your own personal cheese sandwich, something to eat. It smells like feet if you leave it under the couch, no doubt. What do you want? Really? You think that's proper? Oh, you do you? Fucking bird, I tell you. It thinks it owns me. It thinks I'm the fucking pet. Tells me when and where, right? Same with the fucking dog. Same with the fucking dog. I ain't the owner. He's the owner. It tells me when and where. He ain't but fucking coming up on 6 months old now, and he's ready to fucking rule the world. I'm ready for him to get the one of some chihuahua disease that makes his teeth floppy, tries to bite someone and the teeth go out to the side. Fucking some chihuahua disease. Just because all my mom's chihuahuas been like that doesn't mean every chihuahua's like that. Probably does. When they got old, their teeth fucking just fucking turned into floppy fucking toothpicks sticking out in their mouth. They would fucking they try to bite you and the motherfucker teeth would just fold over. It wouldn't do you no damage. It just fucking make them yelp and be like, "Arr!" You're like, what the fuck did I do? And you didn't do nothing. The motherfucker just tried to bite you and its teeth folded over. That's the way my mom's chihuahuas got in their old age now. I don't know if it was something different. I feed mine fucking dog food. My grandma fed hers fucking people food. I think my mom fed her some sort of combination of the two, right? Somewhere in between me and my grandma. You know, he gets fucking this high protein fucking bullshit. Fucking yippity dippity puppy. Fucking. What the fuck is pedigree? Pedigree puppy. Yeah. He gets this all uppity chuppity fucking dog food, but I let him graze eat. So I fill his little fucking tiny bowl up to the top and let him eat at his leisure. Here I can show the bowl on camera even. This is his dog food bowl. I'd fucking top it up like that. That's been topped up for a couple hours now. And that'll last him 2 days. He'll graze eat that for 2 days. That'll be 2 days of grazing food right there. It's a decent amount of food, I admit, but it's not like he doesn't fucking pig it down. He's a fucking tiny little deer head skinny motherfucker, man. His rear end is like, you know the way a greyhound fucking looks in a big dog? That's the way he looks in a little dog. And I look at the rest of his family. They all look like they're fact that they're not fixed. And neither is he at this point. My mom's have been, but my mom's never got huge. But my grandma's looked like a goddamn American football. It was this long. Right. It was long enough to be wider than my head and about this fucking. About big around as my fucking neck, I guess I would say. You know? The fucking chihuahua is big. I played fucking lineman in high school football, so my neck was a decent size back then, you know, and that dog was probably the same size as my neck. I wrestled and played a lineman in high school football, and I did shot put and discus in track. We didn't have any javelin thrown at our fucking track meets, or I might have tried to do that some too. Because honestly, javelin, I think, is more akin to darts than it is to shot put, right? I think your form might fucking have a lot to do with fucking. I can throw some pretty good darts. I'm a pretty mean dart player at times. I can shoot some pretty mean pool. I can play a pretty mean game of golf. I'm good at picking the angles. I'm pretty good at picking the angles and using English to make a ball curve. And it's not that that was a weird sound. It was a clunk clunk on the computer. I don't know if you all heard it or not, but burn, burn, like something shutting down. It was bizarro to me. I'm going to look at the other desktop right quick. I'll be right back to talking straight at you. Desktop 2. It's playing that music just fine. Am I still fucking on this regular? What the fuck? Let me switch back over here. It's definitely not what's going on over here. Good night music. Hey, Huggy Bear. If you're still there, I'm here. I got my apparently not seeing shit. 906, 907. Hey, Huggy Bear. If you're still there, how's it going, brother? I gotta switch back over to the other screen so I can see what the hell's up with what. I think I see on my screen now here, so obviously shit's playing. I mean, I don't know what to think about this shit sometimes. Sometimes I don't know if it's a doing shit just purposely to fuck with me or what. I don't. It's showing that my fucking it was still showing this screen on the YouTube connection. Looking at it on YouTube, it still showed this, but this is. Oh no! It's telling me I gotta smoke another one. That's what happens when I don't pay attention to what I'm doing.
I
Right?
find your lack of cannabis disturbing.
That's what it means whenever that pops at me without me consenting it to. It means I'm being told by the the the, the god and goddess that the things are all aligned and I need to partake in this particular thing in this particular moment and be in the moment, right? Okay, yeah, I'm an atheist and I don't believe any gods or goddesses, but I like to role play in various types of mythical things, right? Sometimes I'm a warlock, sometimes I'm just a old guy dancing in the desert under the pale moonlight, right? I don't know. That it's pick your reality. Am I a warlock or am I just some old guy dancing under in the desert under the pale moonlight? Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? What? What did I? What? I was talking about what? About. Oh, I remember. I was talking about taking a bong hit. That's right. Because that's what it means when the video pops up without my consent. Is that it's time? God damn! The fan back there blowing out my fucking lighter right as I'm going to the fucking bong. Right as I start pulling on the bong, the lighter goes off. Oh, son of a bitch. That's a fucking ugly. Yeah, I don't know. I had to vent. Sorry about that, everyone. Sorry about your ears. What? Something edited it? It didn't, my words didn't go out? Oh. Thank you, devil. Thank you, Morning Star, for correcting my path. Oh, God, that's yuck. I guess that was it. What the fuck kind of music is this to add into shit? Why? Why would you do this to me? This is ridiculous. Why would, what, honestly, why is this happening to me? Everything's going down the drain, right? Everything, right? In real time, it's going down the drain. That I need to put on my. That needs to be added to my shit, huh? That's not bad. That's pretty fucking retarded. Sorry, what it is. Shortwave suspense. Radio Ghost. Let's hear that. This is Radio Ghost. Let me put on my glasses so I don't gotta lean in so hard. I don't know, but I feel compelled to add that to my shit. F for F for respect. Is that a guitar playing taps? Is that what that is? It's a distorted trumpet. Right on, Huggy Bear. How you doing, man? I hope you're doing all right. I don't know, was the background music been too loud? Check, check. Is it not picking up my fucking microphone? It says it is. It says it's picking up me up loud. Check, check. I sound loud. I sound loud to myself when I monitor it. I can't string words together because I hear myself on a delay when I'm live. When I'm not live, if I could probably record and monitor myself at the same time. But once I go live, it has a delay to me, my ear, like a fucking quarter second or half second or something. It's horrible. There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun. It's been a ruin of many a poor boy, and God, I know I'm one. My mother sewed my new blue jeans. My mother wore. I got ahead of myself in the lyric, and I can't figure out how to stop it. I think I hung up the phone on the machine when I. Wow, man. Yeah. Oh. I don't know what I changed. I don't know what I'm doing differently. I think I need to, that needed to be turned down, right? Need to be lower than my voice. How's that? Substantially lower than my voice. I think that one can be a little bit louder. That one's already set. I don't have it. Those are meant to be loud, I guess, because I don't have them set to keybinds. I didn't set those to keybinds, so I assumed they were going to be loud. Kind of like a... kind of bizarre mood to set, eh? I don't know what... That one's turned down. That is a pretty hard driving riff, eh? Oh, no wonder that sounded familiar. It is called Big Tape Riff, and this is Big Riff. Wow. So I got sounds hither and yon on my keyboard that I can fire up at any given time. Yes, y'all. I shouldn't have said that like nothing there, apparently. But I know there is here. Blow you the fuck up in this. I can literally I can say anything I want when I'm bleeped out like that, right? I can say any words at all, right? Right. Right. Bird, knock it off. Tweet, 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 tweet. Better not, better not, better not. Better not, no, 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 no. Better not, better not, better no, 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 no. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. What? What? I am. Yeah. There we go. Clean it up. Clean it up. Yeah. Oh, boy. There we go. I had to turn that crap off. Can't listen to myself when I'm. Oh boy. Yeah. How long have I been on? An hour and 17 minutes? Oh, it's all water, no ice. Cheers. Still decently cold. Yeah, I'm just hanging out and well, shit. I just realized I need to grind up a little bit. I just stabbed myself in the belly with the corner of this plastic baggie. It fucking hurt and now it itches. That's fucked up. It's Death Star ship. Instead of changing from a arrow to a hand, it changes from one angle of view in the Star Destroyer to a different angle. The, where it would be an arrow is the narrow that that Star Destroyer right there. Oh, you can't see that. That's in the skull. Here, let me get over here. Okay, that's the pointer. That's the arrow. That's your normal pointer. That's a narrow angle on at a Star Destroyer, or yeah, a narrow angle on whether it's by you or by the lighting. That's what it is a narrow angle on a Star Destroyer. And when I'm here like that, that's where it'd normally be a hand like this, like the finger pointing at something. It's just the wider angle at the higher angle on a Star Destroyer. I guess is what you'd call it in a dogfighting. You got a higher angle on it. You got an angle on the flat top surface of it. whether you're pointing down at it or pointing up at it, you got the high angle on the top, right? And that, I mean, well, in the three dimensions of outside of gravitational wells, that up has no meaning, right? Up is a construct inside of your cockpit of your own mind, right? There is no actual up outside of the gravitational well of the pull of something. If you get to where if you bring your ship to a complete stop and you can stand on the floorboards without any artificial gravity being made, you're in the gravitational well of something, and you're probably pretty goddamn close if you're standing on the floorboards. You're closer than the space station flies to the Earth because that's too far away for the momentum carries you at an angle where you're floating inside of it. You're doing the vomit rocket ride, right? You're at 0 G's because you're moving sideways at the same speed you're falling and you're going round. Well, I mean, anybody who listens to me probably already understands ballistics, right? You're going fast enough. Once you achieve a fast enough velocity, you'll seem to be flying because you're going sideways just as fast as you're falling, and you're falling over a horizon constantly so that you never hit the ground, right? You're falling over a horizon. If you're moving fast enough to fall over the horizon instead of hit the ground before you get there, then you're flying. You're ballistically flying. No wings required at that point. You're ballistically flying. Correct? If I'm wrong, some of you can correct me. It may have been the background music I was playing from the goddamn same website that I'm streaming to. I was playing background music from a YouTube feed. Uh, that's the only thing I changed between then and now. The fact that I shut off I completely shut down the other open desktop. Moved I moved the pop-out chat to this desktop and then closed the other one down. Whatever, I don't know. That was a nice little lump of green stuff. I hate when I forget to tap out the open grinder area. Oh Jesus, that's pretty much the last of it. No wonder it's a pretty good lump. That was pretty much the last of it. Oh fuck. Gotta get more. Ain't gonna grow more in the meantime. Gotta get more. Cheers, everybody. Oh, what I need right now is I'd love to have a piece of candy to eat. You know what I want? I want some red vines. Methinks. Methinks me want some red vines. Oh boy, oh. Bring me a bucket. Why you need a bucket? Bring me a bucket. I need to puke. Oh, it's getting warm up in here to me now. I don't know why. Because of my restless leg, maybe. Running a million miles an hour might have something to do with it. I'm dialing in on something right here, right now. Oh, my back hurts, man. Why is that sticky? Why? I can't handle that. It's firing up my goddamn emotions, man. I can't handle sticky goop on fucking food jars. I'll get all emo about it, man. If you ain't careful. Brand new, sticky on the side. Creamy peanut butter don't need no teeth in my head. Can just swallow the shit if I want to, but I squish it around my mouth a few times. I actually like peanut butter. When it comes to a Reese's cup, I prefer the peanut butter over the chocolate, in all honesty. One of the candy bars I like is the Reese's Fast Break. Good shit. How am I looking at? Great value. That's Walmart, right? Means I must have got it there. I mean, it doesn't have to mean that, but it is what it would mean right now. My ears just popped. Ah, right on. An hour of editing ain't too much. I mean, depending on how much you've already put in, or at least how much you've already put in today. If you put in 8 hours of editing today, I would another hour could be quite daunting. I do understand that. I worked on a yard doing welding, fabricating great big I-beams that they're going to use to erect big buildings or big parking facilities or something like that. Mm, this is good. When I worked for that welding company, that steel company, ironworks company, don't know how you want to refer to it. You're an iron worker, you're a steel worker. You don't work at a foundry, but you goddamn work at a yard that builds a lot of crap going out. Fucking arc welding constantly can be a fucking miserable hot bitch. Worked 16-hour days, 6 days a week. So literally had 8 hours off from the job. how could you do a fucking night out at all? Because you worked Saturday, so you go out Saturday night, right? Or do you after a 16-hour day? That's, well, I mean, yeah, that's a pretty good sized show, dude. Hour and a half, a pretty long show if you ain't doing it live. I can sit here and ramble on about bullshit for fucking 3, 4 hours, but that ain't the same as putting together a coherent show, which I do on my main channel. I put together, like, when it's all said and done, most of the shows are like fucking 10 to 15 minutes long. They're videos. I wouldn't call mine shows at that point, or videos. On this channel, I just sit around and smoke in the evenings or in the mornings, depending on what day of the week it. And that doesn't mean which day of the week it literally is. It just means which day on my calendar it is comparatively to whether I need to be coherent or whether I can get up in the morning and start fucking blazing it up, right? It makes a difference. If I got to get up and get in the car and start driving, I don't really want to be start the day off in a big blaze of fucking haze, right? Start off a little simpler minded. Don't smoke until you lunch break or something like that if you're driving that day, all day. When I travel, I need to not smoke too much anywho because I want to sleep. When I last year in at the beginning of August, I rented a minivan and drove my nephew to Oregon. I stayed up there for 4 months. Yeah, we are live and on the air. You want some of my peanut butter? Oh my God. Oh my God. He's my boy. Huggy Bear, this is Tiberius. He's my little man. He's my new partner in crime. I've introduced him a few times on the channel. Ah, dude, you're gonna fall. Hmm. You shot your teeth in. Thank you. Yes, he is so cute, isn't he? Him got water. Him got food. That, he doesn't need no water next door. There's carpet. He doesn't need to be loading up and pissing on carpet. Over here, there's tile, and I got a mop sitting there with water in the bucket. I can, if he misses the edge of the paper, the training paper, I can mop it up. You know what I mean? Over there you can't. And it's fucking carpet. You have to do what you do. I don't know what you do. Yeah. Over here, I got him. Basically, I could put down a newspaper for him if I wanted at this point. I think it'd work just as good, or maybe better, cheaper, for sure. You know what I mean? It would definitely be cheaper. Then the potty training pads. And he's a tiny little guy. I mean, he's. You've known him for a while now. What were they? Is he whining? Oh, what throw up noise. I love that shirt. That's a Darth Vader shirt. Oh, is it done with flowers? He's done up like a sugar skull. Darth Vader. Here, let me point the cam. Do 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 do. Was that a mariachi sound I did at the end? Was it a good mariachi sound? Yeah. That's horrible, doing a mariachi sound because it's a sugar skull. I guess the way it came out when I heard myself do it, it sounded like a Mexican hat dance. That's horrible. Is that racial to think like that? Oh my God, he's dancing at my shoulder. He's wagging his winkle at my shoulder. He's dirty dancing at my shoulder. He's dirty dancing at my shoulder. He's wagging his winkle. Bird, you're wagging your tongue far too much. She took the dog over there and stuck him up to the cage. Talk to the dog, motherfucker. Rear, rear. They are bonding slowly. I wouldn't mind seeing it evolve into a relationship where the bird could ride on the dog, especially in the bird's older years. I don't know how old that bird is. He could be fucking older than me. Do you think maybe he knows words in Spanish? Do you think maybe if we would have. I mean, I talked to the dog. The dog was straight out of Brenda's house. So there was no Spanish being spoken. And I say things in Spanish, that dog responds quicker, I swear to God. And I swear I've never taught it the words. I tell it to hurry up in Spanish. I'm all, andale. And the dog fucking responds for some reason. Vámonos. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, 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 oh boy. Oh, oh boy. Give me that belly button. I want your belly button. Give me that belly button. Is it cowardly or is that just you protecting your butthole? Is that why your tail wraps around, comes under like that? Is that you protecting your butt and balls, or are you just cowardly and have a tucked tail all the time? Oh, he'd been that way the whole time in your lap. Look, it went whoop, came right up there by his wiggle wank. It's like highlighting like his wank is here and the tail's there. It's like it's his second wink to dress to the other side and make him look well endowed twice. Yeah, that's his digging paddles. Look at his back feet, not nearly as large. Yeah, but they're not nearly as large as the fronts. Them fronts are digging paddles. I bet he'd be a good swimmer. I bet he'd be like a missile swimmer, like fast, torpedo. That ain't uncomfortable to him. I force that on him, and then he gets comfortable in it all the time. Cradled like a baby. No, they're talking to me in the chat. I have to look over to hear them. I have to hear them with my eyes. I do have something like that, but I haven't figured out the integrating it to the Prism yet. Streamlabs is what it is. I do like giving them what little bit of money I give, and then I get tools like a thing that reads the chat to me and stuff like that. Instead of giving it to StreamYards, I get that little. See, I don't have StreamYards running. I'm just using my broadcast software right now. It's Prism, completely free, and I can multicast. I can multi-stream to different. I could do both YouTube channels at the same time if I wanted. I haven't plugged in the other three YouTube channels. But I have plugged in two YouTube channels and my channel. What's it called? Twitch. Right? That's the gaming one. I have my Twitch connected to it, two YouTube channels, and maybe I can see it. No, I can't see it while I'm live. But they're all four up here when I'm not live. I think the other one might be a Facebook page. I could do my Twitter or X. I could stream live to that. I could stream live to. I don't think I could get a live stream onto what you call it at this point. Onto LinkedIn. Bird, up yours, up yours, up yours, up yours. What is food and water? Yeah, well, he can take his goddamn sweet time about it. I'll do it before bed. I ain't gonna do it while I got my earphones on. I'm hungry. Was there any dinner made next door? Was there going to be? No, I could come over, and if there's not, we could make your cheesy bread if you want. Because I'm feeling sluggish. Yeah, and when I do, I'll bring, yeah, my charger so I can actually play some video games on my phone.
Did you ever get on Sky?
No. I deleted a bunch of other shit off so that I might be able to stream when I do it. The game I'm going to stream coming up, and I need your advice on before I go live about it, is Among Us.
Okay.
Yeah,
What advice did you
I don't know. Just I'm gonna have you tell me a little bit about what entailed in the game before I fly off the handle at it, because I can't fucking do nothing in it.
Most of it's point pretty basic little mini games. Keep some asteroids, pick some wires, charge things.
Are the wires like stretched to matching colors type of things?
There's also symbols on them now in case you're colorblind.
I'm not colorblind. I can see the different colors they
Yeah.
put on these screens.
They
I can
just
see them
wanted to
all.
make it really accessible.
That I can
I mean,
understand
and
that.
it's also free, so that's
Yeah, I have it downloaded on the computer already. I was gonna start playing that and Alien Isolation. Alien Isolation being the horror slash sci-fi game.
that's one of the first ones that's on Netflix.
Alien Isolation.
Yeah.
Oh my.
You haven't seen him play that yet? Oh my god, you need to watch him.
Oh my God. Ah!
He does freak out quite a lot. I think it's because he gets more into it than most of the people.
You think he gets more into it?
Yeah.
Probably so. I need to get that.
If
Keep
there's
that.
an actual mannequin in the game, he actually gets freaked the fuck out because of it.
He has a phobia with mannequins.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
He'll have games. Be like, you should play this game. It's a horror game. And he's like, he gets into it and immediately he's surrounded by mannequins. And he's like, oh no.
Someone knew his weakness and sent him
Oh, yeah.
kryptonite.
Yeah. It's having a good time.
Well, I mean, I probably feels the same way about a crash test dummy that he does about a mannequin then.
Probably.
You know, it's probably a lifeless body, empty shell kind of thing. Why he has a phobia of it. You know what? I hate living people that trigger it to me.
Oh,
Mark Zuckerberg is one I can point
Does
out. Elon Musk does it to me.
a little bit.
They're
don't know.
not completely real.
I think
They're not.
Zuckerberg has got it worse than Musk. Musk is definitely a person.
Musk is on the
Might be a
spectrum
little
hard.
NPC. Yes.
He's
Yeah.
on the spectrum hard for
Yeah.
one.
Hardcore on the spectrum, yes. There's a reason he needs to be.
Zuckerberg's a fucking bizarre. I think he's fucking an alien. Not
Now you
fucking an
know.
alien. I think he is an alien. The person he's with is fucking an alien. He has an Oriental girlfriend, right? Mark Zuckerberg?
I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, like the lady that was running Facebook for a while or something. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I could be talking out the side of my neck. I could be talking shit trash on the internet.
No, I definitely get Uncanny Valley vibes.
Dude,
He's
when he
also-
fucking puts all the Zinca all over his face and goes surfing, he has a completely whited out face and goes
I mean,
surfing.
he's right.
It's healthy. I gotta admit, maybe not. That amount of zinc can't be healthy for you, right?
I don't know.
That's a lot of fucking zinc
Oh,
to suck
yeah.
into your skin. You fucking, you know the white shit fucking lifeguards put on their fucking nose to blot out the sun so they don't get blisters on their nose. Zuckerberg puts that shit over his whole goddamn face and goes surfing, and it's fucking, he looks like a fucking android. He looks like Data on a surfboard. He does. He fucking looks like Data on a surfboard.
That's hilarious.
Commander
He
Data,
moves around
we're
a lot.
busy in a dogfight with a Klingon ship. Why are you surfing in the holodeck? I'll be right down, sir. I just needed to think. Data, what's that? White? That's the simulated pelican shit on my face. Sorry, sir.
Oh, God.
more white than normal.
He's already very pale. Yeah.
He
I don't
fucking
know if he's.
Mark
I don't know if
Zuckerberg,
white is
Zuckerberg.
very-
I don't know. I don't know that he's a cuck. I just think it's funny that his name rhymes with it. Cucky Zuckerberg. I think the same thing about Tucker Carlson. He's a Cucker Tarlson. Cucker Tarlson.
God damn.
Cucker Tarlson. He's fucking. Yeah, sorry, dude. Your name's just that fucking bad. I had a doctor when I was fucking in my late teens, early 20s. Her name was Dr. And this will sound familiar because you've heard it on Rugrats before, but I had a MD who was Dr. Lipschitz.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What?
You've heard that name on Rugrats, right? That's the psychiatrist that writes
Yeah.
about dealing with having the pack of kids. That Dr. Lipschitz is the famous psychiatrist. It's like Dr. Spock in real life. Dr. Spock is not Mr. Spock. Dr. Spock is this dude who's a psychiatrist who writes about dealing with shit, you know? I think that's what Dr. Lipschitz is to them, is their Dr. Spock. But to me it was a MD who stuck her finger up my booty hole, make sure I was fucking healthy because I had been in that wreck and my junk could start bleeding inside at any moment, right? That was what it was about.
Yeah. That was the one where your face was falling off.
Yeah, exact
Wow,
same
that
wreck.
was an intense wreck. So yes, there's reason to be concerned about a wreck like that.
Yeah. All my doctors after that started, I mean, my face falling off. I could see the inside of my cheek, yes. I guess you could call that my face falling off. But it was
Yeah.
literally the fucking floppy bloop, 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 cheek. Like a bloop, bloop, cheek.
That's a piece of your face falling off. I'm sorry. That's what it is. Just because they managed to put it back together doesn't mean it wasn't falling off.
Yeah. I got lucky. They flew me straight to one of the best trauma wards, reconstructive surgery wards for children, all that shit. One of the best trauma wards in the country. They helicoptered me into the burn unit at John C. Lincoln is what they did. And there was a at the emergency room, which was a helicopter landing pad on top of the hospital, right? In the emergency room was a plastic surgeon who was doing his emergency room tour of duty, and he picked he picked glass out of my face and stitched it back together a little at a time.
That they're just picking pieces out and sticking you back together where it goes.
Yep, and he got it. I mean, you can't see. I mean, you can. If I lift my glasses out, because I mean, it's not bad tonight. You can see the wrinkles right here that aren't wrinkles. They're face wounds. Are you taking him with you? Where are you going? Okay. I'm wanting to go check on dinner here pretty shortly. It's oh hell yeah, we've been streaming for 2 hours. A 2 hour show is pretty good, especially 2 hours of smoking get me pretty freaking high, right? I mean, at least get me some pain block, right? Even if it doesn't get me real high because I use a higher CBD content and you know what I mean. All the kids like she likes to smoke the shatter. Chatter's okay if you just want to get a head high going, but I like my fucking full spectrum shit going so that I can relax, you know, my back relax and shit like that. I mean, that keeps me from having to take muscle relaxer through. I got skeletal muscle relaxers. They're not narcotic, but they are skeletal muscle relaxers called tizanidine. They will kind of make you high if you take a bunch of them and stayed up. It would get you high, but I don't do that. Take 3 of them and out like a light. Yeah, go nighty night. And if I don't go nighty night in time, I end up hurting worse because I end up feeling like I'm tweaked in my back, like I've been tweaking, like clenched up in my back. You know what I mean? He's my baby dog. I love him. I'm gonna go over to Devil Child's house for a little while and relax over there under be on a good chair under her AC because my computer chair is a fucking folding card table chair. What it is. I need an actual office chair. A gaming chair would be good because I do like to sit here to game besides streaming, so something with some lumbar support and neck and back support would be nice. Him is loved. When I'm talking to him, I get it, go for extreme word recognition. I say, love, 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 Tiberius, love, Tiberius, love. Go for the extreme word recognition, Love, 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 Tiberius. Scared love. I thought you were love, 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 turning me into love, 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 sliced veggies, love, love, love. Tiberius love. Ow! I just hurt myself again. What? Just now? Yeah. At least it doesn't get me in a coughing roll. When I say when I blurt out I hurt myself from it, it means well I could cough one or twice. You know. To that address. Because it came through the mail. USPS. That's the United States Postal Service. USPS. The PO box. When it comes to USPS. Yeah. If we put our home address, it gets returned. We have to put our PO box to receive mail because we have a PO box. You can use the street address as the mailing address, yes. But I'm not giving that one out because it's a street address. I give out the P.O. box if I give out my address on here. Sometimes I'll give out an address such as a mailbox, etc., a mailbox or something if I've got a special occasion going on. But I also have a phone number that I give out on here. I am being huh? Uh-huh. That's my Bugsy's Photography, Bugsy's Evil Deeds phone number. All right, everybody. Huggy Bear, thanks for coming by, man. Right on, man. Good luck. Get some sleep. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my 90-night pills. They're non-narcotic. They are skeletal relaxers, skeletal muscle relaxers, and they do kick you in the butt when you take them. If you can force yourself to stay up, and you will be quote unquote high, you'll be dragging your ass. Oh, I feel so exhausted. You need to lay the fuck down after you take them. Yeah, you take care too, man. I'm gonna check out of here. I'm gonna go next door and relax at Devil Devil Child's Demon Girl's house for a little while, and I'm going to hopefully scrounge up some dinner and eat dinner. And then at that point, I'm going to come back and take my nighty-night pills, meaning I'll go ahead now and take my nighttime pills, but my nighty-night pills, meaning the muscle relaxer things, that gets right at bedtime. So, yeah, I'm going to check out and take my nighttime, not my nighty-nights. So, thanks for coming by, Huggy Bear. You take care too. I want to thank anybody who watches this video at all, any amount of time. I want to thank you all for that. I want to invite anybody who hasn't to subscribe, like the video. Other than that, I'm out of here. Y'all keep exploring, stay safe. Bugsy out.
Strangleholds. For those long nights when you just can't seem to fall asleep, they'll put you out like a light. Get yours tonight. Stranglehold.
Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. But listen to your heart before you tell him goodbye. Sometimes you wonder if this fight is worthwhile. The precious moments are all lost in the tide. Yeah, they're swept away, and nothing is what it seems. The feeling of belonging to your dream. Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do.